And from there, we take you to this beautiful scene where women came together to network, discuss issues, and generally have fun. Take a look.
A serene atmosphere at the Federal Palace Hotel, Lagos. Dinner by the poolside, a beautiful blend of fun with nature, and everyone enjoying the moment. The evening could only get better with good culinary delight, assorted drinks, and not forgetting good music to complement it. 100% Nigerian Limited, organizers of the ROWEAD Conference, an acronym for the role of women in emerging African democracies, put this together to gather women from all sectors of the economy under one roof to enjoy themselves and talk about issues that affect them. The event also gives an opportunity to honor esteemed speakers at the conference. And in the midst of the merrymaking, they took out time to remember the abducted Chibok schoolgirls.
But we will not give up hope. That is why we must keep praying and pressuring that our girls will indeed come back. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome here Donna Obaseke Obinaike. She's a poet.
That's not all. A well-composed poetry was recited in their honor.
They were told that in the morning you are going to go to school, you're going to wait for visiting day, your parents are coming to visit you. They couldn't sleep at night, they were looking forward to jollof rice, they were looking forward to yams, they were looking forward to fried plantains, but the morning was coming, little darling. And the parents also sat, preparing for the visiting day for the school. They were preparing for Amaka, they were preparing for Amina, they were preparing for Ngozi, they were preparing for Hafsat. But they sat. And while they prepared, the news reached them. Your children have been taken. They couldn't understand what the police were saying to them. They couldn't understand what the government was saying to them. We are doing our best. But it was 3 weeks of silence is what they heard. And so they just sat and waited, hoping. Hoping for Amaka, hoping for Hafsat, hoping for Amina, hoping that those girls that they had told, here comes the sun, little darling, will actually see some. It could have been me, an oil and gas lawyer working. I could have been the future of Amaka. I could have been the future of Hafsat. I could have been the future of Amina, but we do not know what is going on with them. We do not know if there will be a future for them. And we all sit. We rant, we rave, we rage, we go on the BB, we go on the news lines, we speak our voices and we echo it loud and clear. What is our government doing? But what did we do, Nigerians, to bring Nigeria to this place today? What did each of us do in our lives, in our decision-making processes, when we said we will get that contract because our brother is the one in power? It started from us. It started from the fathers before us. In fact, it started from the fathers before them when they sat down and decided to agree that this nation is called Nigeria. But they did not sign the decree making us one.
To spice up the evening, guests were given the opportunity to win mobile phones through a raffle draw.
Health Services Limited, Clara. Africa is, regardless of all the crises we are going through, Africa is the next happening economy. Africa is the next happening democracy. So if these women who have helped to build this democracy cannot be represented, then what are we talking about?
For ROWEAD to bring together women of such a grand stature, here we have daughters of politicians and activists in their own right, women who have initiatives around education and around health care and around women's wellness, poets and lawyers. It's fantastic. I'm truly humbled to be here.
If we cannot come out with defined actions, with defined ways in which we must impact Nigeria, impact our leaders. After all, the leaders who we have who are men, have wives, have sisters, have girl child, have children. There are ways in which women know how to get what they want from our men.
And that gave way to more networking and chatting as the DJ continued to supply good music.